Hello, my name is Jacqueline Zamora. I am presenting a conceptual map on cardiovascular diseases. I will begin by explaining the color coding. So blue is going to be for biology, orange is going to be for culture, and green is going to be for environment. These sharp edge boxes are going to be my independent variables. The dependent variables are going to be the rounded edged boxes, and this will all lead to cardiovascular disease. I will begin with genetics and family history. So having a genetic predisposition to a particular disease basically means that there was a genetic mutation that altered the biological function of an original gene, and it sometimes increases an individual's risk for that particular disease. And with this comes family history. So basically, if my dad suffered from a heart attack, that means that I have a more likelihood to suffer from that as well. Some diseases alter the presentation of others. For example, the issues that involve diabetes may negatively affect cardiovascular disease, and aging is just basically wear and tear. It is just the acquisition of risk factors through a person's lifespan due to time. Specifically, I have here examples of what someone who would go see their primary care physician and they ask for blood work to be done to check their cholesterol levels, or they check their vitals. If their cholesterol levels are high, that is going to be a red flag, compounded with high blood pressure that seems to not be managed very well, can be then diagnosed to hypertension, and these issues are all red flags that will lead to cardiovascular disease. Continuing on to culture, a person's diet, habits like exercising and smoking, and their work environment and stress levels will all have a compounding effect on disease management. In this case, a diet high in fat and sodium will have a negative effect on disease management and prevention. A sedentary lifestyle is also not a good thing when dealing with someone who is suffering from cardiovascular disease or is trying to prevent it. Stress levels, and especially smoking. Smoking has really nasty chemicals that affect your heart and cardiovascular health. Nicotine, for example, accelerates your heart rate and raises your blood pressure. Other chemicals can cause the blood vessels to become swollen and inflamed, and this can narrow your blood vessels even more, and if you suffer from atherosclerosis already, this just has bad effects on cardiovascular health. Then we will move on to environment. A big umbrella over all of this is socioeconomic status, which then relates to education, resources, employment, social networks, and health disparities. If you have higher socioeconomic status, you are going to have better resources. You're going to be able to go to a better physician. You're going to be able to be more educated in your health and what you can do to prevent certain diseases. You're going to be able to check on your health more often because you have the resources available to do so. Having good employment will help you get those resources in order for you to better manage these issues, and more importantly, having a good social network, a strong foundation of people that you can go to and depend on in order to take care of yourself. Someone who you can have like a workout buddy to check up and maintain your weight management, and also your diet will have a big positive effect on preventative measures towards a particular disease, in this case cardiovascular disease. Another big issue that has come out recently in studies has been pollution has been an environmental factor that does increase cardiovascular disease in a negative light. But as you see, all these issues are interrelated. Biology, culture, and environment has everything to do with management of a particular disease, and this should all be considered when dealing with public health or a particular patient in order to educate them better in order to prevent these diseases or manage them. Thank you for your time.